And we're back. Howdy, folks. With us here, and welcome back to Vampyr. When last we left off, we had a big-ass long conversation with Lady Ashbury that's still ongoing. So we gotta finish this up. Alright, so what's the plan?
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I save one?
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Alright, so what will you do?
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
Alright, this is one of the situations I didn't bring it up last time. One of the situations where I cannot move camera. I'm like trying right now. I can't move it. Alright.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Johnathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
Alright. Keep asking, was it you? No.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Johnathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Alright. I must have answers.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
We already asked that. I'll ask it again.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Johnathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Johnathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Johnathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So it still seems that maybe vampires have desires of the flesh still. Alright. Meet the leader and gain his trust. Shadow Cabinet. Alright. Present yourself to the club. New dialogue available for both of them. Dang it. Go to the West End. We haven't been to the West End. There's probably lots of stuff that's gonna be...
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Yep. Gonna have a look around. That's a very nice car. I hear gunfire. That happened over there? Yep. So, steady on. Oh my goodness, what has happened over there? That looked like a big... Yeah, I'm not touching that at all. Alright, so what does it say here? It's quarantine zone? Yep. Alright, can I make it through?
It's locked.
Not gonna open. Get diseased and I cough in public. I can't jump up either. So I have to go this way. Great. I love going towards danger. Alright, you two have fun with each other. Alright, so I guess we gotta go there and then there. Beware. Alright, anything to jump on to? Nope. Keep out. Oh. Ill-formed, large beast. Those guys are across the way. Oh. Oh, guy's guy's dead now.
Recognize it? No. This one ain't on our list. Well, that's one less anyway. It'll make the common happy.
Alright.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
No, it doesn't. I mean, how would you keep any vampire prisoner? Do we need to go over there and take a look? I think we do.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys!
Alright, hello, buddy.
Bloody monster!
Alright. Alright.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
There we go. I'll take that. Take that. And then let's have a look at you. Icor's threat. Alright, that's something that we'll have a look at between episodes. Once we gather a bit more stuff. But yeah. I figured they would have something for us. Like some lore or whatnot. Alright, this is just a area. Hideout up here, maybe?
I cannot enter.
Nope. Dang it. Alright, well. Not until later. Still some areas that are not available to us at this point in time. Can unlock this. Good. That gives us access to Whitechapel. Then we're in the in-between areas.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Ah, this is home, huh? That's definitely Gaul or something. Alright, what's up here? Anything? Anything? Alright, head down. Have a look around.
Vampires are so weak.
Ow, 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 ow. Get out of there. Oh my god, he hurts like hell. I didn't realize he hurt that bad. Man, that sucks. May need to get that barrier thing. Might be a good idea. If it's something that you can just have on you versus the other thing. Save the exhausted man from defeating his abductor. Alright, is this gonna happen again? No, good. Alright, don't need to worry about that. Need to move, keep moving on. Alright, I think that's just, that door is gonna be that door. Alright, across we go. Alright, fighting vampires is not fun right now. Alright, there's someone there.
You Londoners are no match for me.
Alright, 5.
Cannot win this.
Oh, you resisted that like nobody's business. Oh my god, he hurts like crap. T. G, maybe? I don't know. Okay. He's pretty high level up there, so maybe if we can switch up our thing into the more stunny stuff. Probably the stake would do better. Good lord. I put this so far back and we wasted a thing. Alright. Put our stake. Thank you. Then I want our bludgeon. Well. Alright. Please run. Thank you. We'll try it one more time. We'll wait for our stamina to build back up. Once we get there, we just gotta hurry up and get over there, because good lord, does that take a while. Yeah, he's like 9 levels above our level. But I think if we had this, if we use better equipment, it'll be better.
How dare you interfere with my hunt?
Excuse me. Thank you. Can you please get out of there? Alright, get your stealth up. I mean your stamina. Is he gonna resist it? No, he's not. Alright, good. Resisted that, resisted that. He's very resistant to that as well. Oh my god, ow. Ow. You freaking crapper. Okay, well, that solves that. Okay. Alright, okay, alright. Well, makes sense. Guess that, I don't know if that sticks around or if because we found that now, if we leave that alone long enough, that guy's just gonna die. And now it's gonna take forever to load the second time around. Great. Come on, game, you can do it. You can do it. Well, not second time around, this is third time. You can do it. There you go. Come on. Very nice. Alright. Alright, let's just run. Please, thank you. Save the man by defeating his abductor. Well, we're not going to be able to do that. For many reasons. So much for our ancient bloodline or whatever, right? Let's head straight on. Oh boy. That is... What is that? A blinker skull level 29. Are you kidding me? This area is just filled with stuff that's horrible. Come on. Shit. Feed. Thank you. Alright. Take him down. Thank you. Dagnammit.
Back to the bloody grind!
I think that's fine. Come on. Feels so weird. Still feels weird being... I know we were a field surgeon in the war and stuff, but it still feels weird doing all this. Alright, that's level 22 skull. They're just trying to get... How are they impressed by us at this point? Maybe just because we survived this long?
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, anybody around? We have a guy with a monocle. Oh, we found our way...
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Alright. Got people to talk to and see. Let's see what we got. Hello, ma'am.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury.
No.
My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
So you're a regular human being?
Do you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
I am fine, Dr. Reed.
Alright. What do you know me? What do you know about
me? What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl,
But I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Alright, you're adopted?
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Alright, who are your real parents?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Not interested in becoming immortal? It's also really good cover. To it's the whole field with the kid thing. Alright, so tell me about this neighborhood.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yeah.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Alright, so what do you do around here?
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
So you're a suffragette? So really they had a different term for the suffrage,
Are you a suffragette, then?
or suffragette.
Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time, even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dr. Dr. Reed's pretty woke, what can I say?
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried
Uh-oh.
about her?
Recently,
I smell a
Emily
side quest.
started to believe in... Well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Okay. Okay, personal questions. Why did she adopt you?
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Yep. Alright, so nothing else to talk about right now.
Goodbye,
So interesting.
Charlotte.
She has an adopted daughter.
Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Okay, little beans. Alright, so there's monocle hat guy. I'm sure she'd be right cross with us if we were to
Remember,
feed
don't
on
let
her
any
adopted daughter.
strangers come into your house.
Alright, is this...
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence,
Yeah,
Clarence
Clarence Crossley.
Crossley.
There he is.
how are you? My God, so you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Oh boy. So yeah, this is the guy who is very in the know about vampires and is like threatening to release information, and he might have already done so to the guard of Brewin.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
I don't have freaking
I will
migraine
see you
treatment.
later.
Alright, when did you return to London?
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
I don't think about it either. Yeah, mostly with the epidemic and everything, yeah.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
So what's this new battle of yours?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Oh boy.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other,
Excuse me.
and so many things have happened.
But you're alive.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Trust me, we're not the man we used to be either.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Alright. So nothing to talk about there. Nothing else.
You
All right.
need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Alright, so she's
Countries unite.
talking about that stuff. Alright,
Women die
shopkeep.
too in this war.
Alright, how's it going, shopkeep?
Please, sir.
It's locked.
Whether you need to buy something or not, I am happy to help.
Alright, have a look at
Good
you.
evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Johnathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
I'm sure you have very humble prices to go with your humble shop.
Do you need medical help?
There is no need for that, my good friend. but I appreciate your concern.
Alright, so he's fine. Tell me about this place.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned?
He's like, what are you talking about, dude?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
Are you that blind? Yeah, we're not gonna ridicule him for him, but don't be naive.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
I am a doctor, sir. Do not exaggerate. Alright. Any interesting local news?
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Is food all that interests you?
Finding a good restaurant. Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Right, so... I have specific tastes.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Oh, wow. We got a random side quest? What? Is the hour not late for trade?
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
You prefer to live at night?
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Oh, je ne sais quoi. They're not dangerous.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Oh my goodness. This guy. You have any family nearby?
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's Lone Gourmet?
London's Lone Gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Okay. Alright, what do you got?
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Basically... more stuff, clove essence. And... what's like... that stuff. Anything to give him, really? 12 alcohol, all the stuff that we... just, can recycle that stuff into components that we'll use, so... we'll have to leave it at that till next time. We shall see who else is around here. So we know of 4 people. I'm assuming that's the Red Grave guy. We'll see who else we run into, and maybe even get to the Ascalon Club next time. So. Till next time, this has been Johnathan signing out for now. Bye, folks.